So hi everybody, so here's the left undamaged side of my car. So this part here on the right side was the bumper was like pulled away, and there were some scratches on the door. Okay, so let me flip it around. All right, so anyway, so so this guy came up to me and he said, "Hey, look, I've been trying to get a hold of you for 3 days. You know, I saw your car on the right side. Now, a professional shop would cost $5,000 to fix it, but I'm going to do it for $2,600. What do you say?" And I said, no, we don't want to spend that much money now. You know, we're okay with the car is. Yeah, it doesn't look right. He says, come on, you're never going to get a better deal. No, you're never going to get it. It's $2,600. It's going to cost $5,000 to get this fixed. So I'm really not interested. Now, he had his family here in the car. The windows are down. The wife's looking right at me. The baby's screaming in the back. He's looking like he's claiming poverty. He said, come on, man, I'll do it for you. No, I'll make you a deal. I'll do it for $2,100. I said, man, no, man. We really don't want to do that. And the baby's crying. The wife's looking at me. And he is just withering me down with pressure. So, you know, I couldn't get him to shut up. And I said, okay, all right, I'll do it. So he started working. And like 45 minutes later, he's done. You're done. Yeah. So you charged me $2,100 for like 45 minutes work. Yeah. It's not the quality. It's not the quantity of work. It's the quality. Okay. So anyway, so I come out and all his work was covered up with some kind of thick liquid. And he said, yeah, that's wax. You can't touch it for at least a day. Don't wash your car. So finally, after a week, I had the time, energy, and interest of getting rid of the wax. Oh, and in the meantime, the next day, when the wife had looked at it, she says, wait a minute, they missed a scratch. They missed a big old scratch. And the guy did tell me, if you're not satisfied with the work, you don't have to pay me. So I told him, hey, look, the wife said there's a scratch on there. So, you know, you need to fix that because, you know, we're not going to pay you. And he said, no, that scratch, no, that wasn't part of the job. You know, there's rust on it. You know, I wasn't going to do that. And I'm a little slow on the draw. It takes days to come up with arguments. But I'm thinking to myself, you know, wait a minute. If a car insurance place is going to charge me $5,000, if the place is going to charge $5,000 to you know, dress up some scratches on my car, you'd think they would get the ones with rust on it. But anyway, so this is what the car looked like, you know. And I wiped off the door here, and it's not professionally done. You can still see some things. But anyway, so here's the scratch. It starts down here and it comes up here. Apparently this is outside of what a professional shop would charge for $5,000. But really got my goat. So here is his untouched work. He had smeared the wax on here. I haven't touched this at all. Screw. This is the first I've seen this. Would a professional shop do this? There's still a dent here. Matter of fact, the screw, yeah, he tried to drill there and it didn't work. So he moved it down here. That's just a regular wood screw. Is that what a professional shop would do for $5,000? Are you kidding me? So then when I went to pay him his $21, oh, and he said, oh yeah, you know, when he did the work, he said, yeah, I did extra work too. I put a clip in, which I assumed was to hold this in, a clip to hold it in. But it must have been for something else because he used screws. And he said, I replaced your airbag sensor. He replaced my airbag sensor. And I'm thinking, great, you know, he charged $2,100 for 45 minutes work. He threw in some bonuses. So when I gave him the $2,100, he said, now, you know, I did extra work. And I said, well, thank you very much. You know, I appreciate your putting that in there. And he said, no, I didn't put it in there. That's an extra $300. And I didn't tell you to do that. Well, it cost me, you know, the charge is $300. And again, the high pressure, the wife looking right at me, the kids there, just pressure, withering pressure. So if I said, I'll give you $200. And a lady had just given me $300 for $100 in supplies, an unbelievably generous amount of labor that I spent, you know, hours at her house doing work for her. So I gave her the $200. So I'm like, you know, he said, and he has a fancy business card, multicolored business card, and I can't find the darn thing right now. But I'm like, really, this is really piss poor stuff here. You know, I do stuff for people, and if they're not happy, they've never not been happy. I've not been happy, and I've stopped work. And I said, look, this is beyond me. I've not heard anything. So I just need to stop here because this is just beyond me. And they don't give me a penny, that's happened like 5 times, okay? About 5 times out of hundreds of times. But anyway, so I'm seeking some advice here. It was all, what do they call it, cash on the barrel. What am I supposed to do here? Thank you.